This hair? No. Hi everyone, it's your family friendly. Hi everyone, it is Sheik, your... Hi everyone, it's me again, Sheik. That sounds dumb too. How do people even do this? Like, what comes to their mind and they're like, this is what I'm gonna call everyone and this is who I am. Alright, hi guys, it's me again, your girl Sheik, and here we are for a wonderful, fun little Q&A video. I asked my Discord community to ask me some questions that they have in mind that we've kind of discussed probably in streams. By the way, if you don't know who I am, I'm Just Sheikk. I am a cosplayer and live streamer on Twitch. I also do content creation, and I'm on the journey to really push my YouTube and get out there because I thoroughly enjoy making videos. Live streaming has really helped me understand like where my niche kind of is going, as I've had lots of time to be in front of the camera, talk to people live, which really changes things when you're just actively having conversation. And I think through that it really helped me to discover that I thoroughly enjoy being nerdy, being out there, but also having deep discussions, talking about real feelings. Despite the cosplay, the makeup, the wigs, whatever it is, we are all people. And I think a lot of us who might get into this field of like live streaming and dressing up, we kind of start to get maybe a little too in tune with our mask that we put on. And I just really have a heart to share with people like what I actually feel or what's really going on behind the scenes of Just Sheikk cosplay or whatever I'm doing. And so I think with this video it'll help me get to share who I am. And if you guys have anything that you relate to or any more questions, please leave a comment there. And I'm gonna be real, like comments like help me out because I really want to get to know you guys. I don't want to be someone just talking to a camera and people watching that I have no clue. Like they're like, okay, like this is just one of those other girls with the pink hair and plays games, cool. Anyway, with that, let's keep going because I'm gonna take forever 5 years into the conversation. So let's move on to the first question. I have them written up on my little notepad here on the computer, and so we are going to move into that. What are some of your biggest passions in life, and where do you plan to take content creation as far as a career? This is a big question because like for me the word career kind of like just makes me think of like corporate career or back to going to teaching, and like I'm always like career, I don't know, this is just me being creative and like in the hopes that I can make some money through it. Like I'm gonna be real, like I hope that I can make money on YouTube because unfortunately that's how I can afford to live. So with that, yes, I would love to be a YouTuber. Like I just want to say that I've always had that in mind, but I don't really want to say it out there. Like I've probably mentioned it before, but I honestly would love to be able to be making a lot of long form content on here, and I don't know where that's going to take me, collabs or whatever, but I have always liked being in front of the camera. There are times where I struggle with that, acne problems that I had for the longest time, or weight fluctuation issues, and just very self-aware of like how I look and how I think that I'm being perceived by others. Not a good way to think, but that was reality for me. But anyway, my goals would be to really just kind of everything pulls together and comes back to my YouTube, not just Twitch or TikTok or Instagram, but I would love to be making videos. And I think with videos, like they stay, like they sit there and people can find them at any time. And I'm hoping that the way that I feel when I watch other YouTubers, when they encourage me, or you guys know, like you'll have your cup of coffee and you get so excited when one YouTuber is like maybe living their life a way that you want to or you're thinking of, and you get to at least enjoy it while you're still in your preparation time of life. Or maybe it's just something that you're like, that would be cool, but like I'm not gonna do that, but you feel good when you watch it, or it's educational. That is pretty much where I would like to go. It's not a professional live streamer. I used to think like, oh, I want to be pro cosplayer. That would be awesome to be really into my cosplay, like maybe making costumes for short films or things like that. But I honestly would rather be the one in front of the camera. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I like being in front of the camera. I could see myself being on a show or something. Maybe, we'll see. It also says, what are some of your biggest passions? I think I kind of covered that. Like, I have a passion for video editing. I love encouraging people. I love when I feel really good by hearing positive words or people who relate, where they're like, I feel this and this, and I'm like, me too. Like, I don't feel alone in those feelings. So I want to be someone who shares open and honesty. I'm someone from a small town and did not come from money. I dropped out of college and I just worked all my 20s because that's the only way I could do anything, is to be working full-time. So I did that, and then that helped me want to be there for those who might be in the same boat and didn't come with all this cool stuff or start off with like the best tools or any of that. So I want to kind of like share that. I would say rags to riches, but I'm still not in the riches. I'm very blessed, and I have definitely been able to grow in the things and accumulate nice things and be gifted and meet really wonderful people who have shared free items with me. So that's been really good. But as for riches, no, I'm not making much money right now. I would love to be able to still share my faith regardless of being a cosplayer, streamer, whatever it comes down to. I have a strong faith in God. I believe in him. He keeps me going, and I want to share that with others. I think there's this weird division between like, oh, like you're a churchgoer, you're a Christian girl, like, oh, like you think all of this stuff's evil or whatever. And I'm like, I'm a nerd too. Like, I'm a nerd and I believe in Jesus. Like, you can be both. And I want to be one of those people that represent that, because that's where I'm at. Like, I'm going to love people wherever I am. And I want people to see that, like, you don't have to have that division. That is like, it's just there. I don't think enough people talk about it, but I'm going to mention that. Next message. Sorry, I hope I'm not like rushing through this. I just feel like next one is least favorite part about streaming. The audio issues. It's the audio issues. Like, my streams are always scuffed. If you guys don't know, I am a streamer on Twitch, and I use OBS, and it's wonderful, but I always have audio issues. I have a sound bar, I have headphones, I switch between the two, my computer freaks out, I'll want to play music on Spotify or maybe switch to YouTube, and it just, everything freaks it out, and I don't have like a cool sound. Like, I don't know audio. I'm not going to pretend that I'm like this audio tech. I'm not. I am with someone who is, and he comes and helps me a lot with it, but he's just like, I don't know what you do, but you like break everything. And I'm like, I don't know, I pushed the wrong buttons. So yes, audio issues and the trolls, the people who require extra grace, and sometimes I just don't know how to answer them, and I have this like boundary issue. So in the past, I've let trolls kind of stay in the chat for a bit, and now my mods are like, Sheik, you don't need to deal with this. Like, there's literally people who come into stream just to take the attention from you and others and create it all on them, and it's vulgar, it's rude, it's just not acceptable. So we've had to be really bringing the hammer down on a lot of people who come in, because I stream a wholesome stream. Like, it's a cozy, safe space, and I want people to feel safe when they're there. I don't want them to worry about bullying or people coming in saying racial stuff or whatever. Like, people can be awful on there, and I'm like, no, I don't need this. We delete it, we block, we ban. Like, we don't have to accept that. I used to always think like, oh, that makes you weak, like if you delete negative messages. No, this is my space, and if I don't want that negativity in it, bye. Everything else with streaming is honestly really good. I like it. It's fun. There's always going to be like issues here and there, but like, it doesn't trouble me. It's just kind of like, okay. Your story about how I got into cosplay, I think I've shared this in past videos before, but basically when I was in high school, 2006, I went to Anime Expo, and it was at the Anaheim Convention Center. Super fun, amazing. If I have videos, I'm going to post old videos. I don't know if I do, but I'll post some videos, probably not from that far back, because, you know, I'm old, you guys. Like, I'm older than you think, and we did not have all these cool phones with cool video. I loved the feeling of cosplay back then. People, like, they just gave it their all with what they had. There were hardly any resources back then. So when I went there, like, it's not like people were like, it looked obtainable. I got to see people who are just in whatever they could afford or throw together, and for me that was inspiring, because I was just like, if it was just all professional looking, I probably would have been like, can I even do this? But to like see other people and see like in person their creativity, and you can tell like they made it themselves, I felt inspired that I can do that too. So after that, I vowed that I would never go to a convention unless I was dressed up again, because I wanted to be. I was just in regular like fun weebie clothes, and after that I started to go. So since 2006, I started being a cosplayer in 2007. And I started going to Anime Expo and Fanime. Every year I made an effort to attend those conventions. And my costumes consisted of cheap fabric from Walmart, thrifted or altered old clothes of mine, and masking tape, cardboard. If you are an early 2000s cosplayer, high five, leave a comment about like your fun first cosplay. Like, let me know. We all know, like, we all like found the same EVA foam. The same EVA foam tutorial was out. Like, it was one that was going around for like these bracers. Please, someone out there know what I'm talking about. My next one is your story on how you started video content creation. So that kind of goes along with the last one. I started doing video content. I first started doing video on YouTube with the cosplay thing. When YouTube came out in my high school years, everyone was like, yeah, it's YouTube, it's people put videos online, and me and my sister were like, videos? We like videos. So I started posting like webcam videos of me singing. Me and my sister would put up like random little videos we made up. We would do like shows, just really silly stuff. But it was exciting, and so I only did the long form. I didn't do short form content, I think, until Snapchat kind of came around, and I would sometimes post little silly videos. Basically, it was like I treated it like Vine or now TikTok, like those shorts. Like, I would play my own music on the stereo, and then I would like have the phone close enough to hear it, and then I would lip sync with the filter on. I didn't know that I was actually doing what people do now, like it's reels and everything, but at the time that wasn't a thing. Yeah, so I started with that, and now I just, you know, as things came out, I just started doing more and more different types of content creation and seeing like what I really like. And I think that's the fun part of it, is there's so many different routes that you can take with content creation, and obviously you have your niche, or if you don't have a niche, honestly, just create, just make things, and you will slowly start to see what you like and also what other people enjoy. I think there's a balance there. It's not one or the other. Like, a lot of people are like, just do what you want, do what you create, what you love, and that's good. But it is good to see if you want to grow like an audience, you have to kind of take into what they like as well. So one of the last ones is, how did you get your username? That's a fun little question. I used to be Sheik-chan Cosplay. Let me know in the comments if you knew me from Sheik-chan Cosplay. That was my first one. I got the name Sheik from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. That is my favorite and first video game I ever played like thoroughly. And I, in high school, needed to decide on a nickname for my friend group that I had joined. They were like, we need a nickname. And I always loved Sheik, and I loved how Sheik's character was and the outfit. I even did a Sheik cosplay at some point, so I stayed as Sheik. And then it was Sheik-chan Cosplay because I was so into like the anime thing, like Sheik-chan, like that was me. And people even knew, like, I was just like that, hi, I'm Sheik-chan Cosplay, like never again, that is not me anymore. So after a while, I wanted to switch all my stuff. I was like, Sheik-chan, I don't want that anymore. So I ended up wanting just the name Sheik. And I remember I was frustrated because they were like, we need first and last name. Like, on all these things, they started requiring, like Facebook, first and last. And I'm like, but I'm just Sheik. I'm just Sheik. And I somehow got away with the first name just, last name Sheik. And now, since then, everything I've just decided is just Sheik. I'm just Sheik. A lot of people take the name Sheik on things, so now I at least have just Sheik. I never run into any issues. So yeah, I'm just Sheik. The last question that I will answer is, what helps you feel better / more at peace when you're going through a tough time? And this is definitely like a deeper question, but I will keep it kind of short. Honestly, prayer and meditation. There are like unplugging, like all of that. If you're not a believer, and I know some of you guys might even just do meditation or just sitting, like honestly, I could say just sit in a quiet place. remove yourself from everything that's stressing you out. If it's yourself, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to like deal with that. But what helps me is being away from screens, because that's where a lot of my work is. And if I can be outside without like lawnmowers and screaming children next door or whatever, dogs barking, like that's nice. But I live in a neighborhood now, so it's like it's not really an option. So what I do is I will turn off everything I have. I will sit down on the ground. I will cry if I need to, and I'll just welcome God to just wash peace over me. I try to calm down. I will focus on a scripture, or I will just think of positive things and good things that are true about me or whatever's going on, and I sit in that moment. Or I'll journal. That's the next thing, is I will sit in my quiet space and journal every single thing that I'm dealing with, everything that maybe I'm frustrated that I don't have or want to get, like dreams and goals. And it helps me to just feel like I'm dealing with it, I'm processing it, and it just really helps me be at peace, because we can get so worked up and we're looking through music, through videos, through other people for this peace. And for me, like honestly, I require peace that only God can give, because I get so worked up where it's like a spiritual thing at that point. Like I just feel heavy inside, and that's the only thing that has ever touched my soul. And so I do that, and then sometimes, yeah, I'll cry and I'll write out everything. A good thing is writing how you feel afterwards. So then when you're going through stuff, you go back, look through your journal, and you're like, wow, I was feeling this way before, but like look what happened after, or whatever. And it's just good. Keeping a journal is really awesome. Yeah, I actually have to stream now in 15 minutes, so that gives you another thing on Sheik. How do you handle your time? How do you manage to get all your stuff done? I procrastinate, and the ADHD is real, and the anxiety, which I don't really struggle with as much anymore. Like it's very small. It's like almost normal now. I don't know. I'm working on that. I'm just gonna be, we're working on it. My camera like told me I was recording way too long and it cut me off. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. Please give a like, subscribe if you haven't. You guys are awesome. And if you're relating to any of this, or related maybe just to one question, I want to be friends with you. I want to be friends. Like I want to just know you guys. I'm a person behind this camera, and if we were in IRL, like let's hang out. But for real, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your support. And if you ever want to chat live, join me on Twitch, and let's hang out. We're gonna play the truck simulator, Maki-san. I don't know what happened, but it is what it is.